Neither has the brother. They thought he was an only child. Now check this out. So Erica Wings went silent on that Halloween night. And we all know, if you know about sacrifice and Halloween, okay? And somebody was trying to call her, but all of her calls kept going straight to voicemail. So seemingly Charmaine stepped in, and this is her sister, allegedly. And she said she talked it over with her husband, that her sister was not answering the phone, and she didn't have a good feeling about this, and she wanted to contact her to make sure she was actually good and all right. Charmaine said that her mind was racing. She started panicking and getting more and more worried about her sister and not knowing why she was not answering her phone. So after some time had passed, Charmaine says that her and her husband went over to her sister's house, and they found Erica's back door unlocked. And they said as they stumbled inside the home, they saw the children's toys from her daycare business strewn across the floor as they continued to step into the home. Now guys, I'm not trying to be funny or anything. We're reading in between the lines and paying attention to the details. Now, when I explained in the beginning about Mrs. Erica Wings, it seemed really, really golden how I expressed that she owned her own home and she had a daycare business. The lady didn't have a daycare business like a facility. She ran it out of her home. Okay, I just thought I may add that. So her sister Charmaine kept explaining that they walked about the house and then all of a sudden just went up the stairs. Now mind you guys, Erica went silent on Halloween night, and her sister went to her home on November 2nd, along with her husband. So the sister continued that her and her husband went and jolted up the stairs. And that's when they found Erica, slumped on her bed, with both of her feet dangling off the side of it.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Family, we're back. Thank you guys for being here. I don't even know what to say. Thank you guys so much. Real talk. Just hitting the comments and simple interactions. Definitely when you hit that thumbs up button, it's helping so much. Real talk. I'm making the videos longer for y'all. So, yeah. Real quick, make sure you check on your people. Let them know you love them. It's getting warm and it's getting wild out. Don't overlook it. Don't think you're too good for it to be you and all that type stuff. But be careful. Check on your people, y'all. Y'all seen part 1. This is part 2. Erica Meeks. I don't know what I was thinking about. Erica Meeks. The numbers. It's still unsolved. It doesn't sit right with me. Not whatsoever. This whole thing does not sit right at all. And it's more so the numbers for me. More so than anything else. The numbers. From the address to, yeah. Let's continue part 2. If you're here, let me know where you're tapping in from. Let's go.
But if we can read in between these lines about the situation that is occurring and pay attention to the details, it should not be that hard to decipher what the truth is right here. Please do not come into my comment section and say, oh, she's grown, she can live wherever she wants to live. That was her choice to stay there. She didn't need any help. Blah, blah, and blah. Because for one, LeBron James broadcast this young lady as being his sister, which means he...
Come on, man. You broadcast her to be your sister. If she wanted to live in the hood, which I know she did not, you should have made an executive decision like, hey, no, this is where you're going to move. You're going to live here. You're going to move somewhere better. And if you really wanted to move, pay off the years, some 5-6 years of property tax, if not 10. Buy the house, buy the land. I don't know what it is, y'all. Now, when I asked Lil Homie, the multimillionaire football player, I'm like, bro, You okay? Is everything good? What's on your mind, man? He said, bro, nobody's ever asked me that. Everybody assumes everything's okay. Even when I'm injured, even when I'm free agent, even this and that. And I think that was really the problem. And that's why I always said check on y'all people too. But I've seen this too much. If I'm LeBron, King James, and you're supposed to be my sister, you're not going to have a choice. Because I know who I am. You know who I am. And they know who we are. So I want you safe. You might not even need to be in Ohio. Make that make sense. And then this is also the brother to LeBron's best friend. Oh, this is the sister of LeBron's best friend. So now you got two people in key positions that don't even care where you reside and lay your head. Make it make sense, y'all.
Looked at her like she was a sister to him when she was alive. And we all know how LeBron James's pockets is looking. And I can guarantee you guys, LeBron James is not living in a high crime neighborhood. Mr. Wings, Erica's brother, is no longer living in a high crime neighborhood. So why was his sister left to live in a high crime neighborhood when they said she was very well educated and intelligent? And it seems by the brother getting recruited to be a director or a scouter for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it seems like he has some education and intelligence as well.
Okay. She said education, intelligence. But she didn't say the financial means. The financial means. They said she was single. Cool. Even if she got 2 kids. Cool. Go get him a posh not a studio, but a posh apartment somewhere. If you're not going to get him a house, okay, you're looking at about $2,300 for a year, 12 months in a year. Come on, man. Just put $40,000 down. Just pay it off up front, $40,000 if you don't want to get him a house. My point is, why leave her in the hood? I wonder where the mom was living. It's sick. It's sick. When I went to the comment section, people were like, hey, that's the year they won this, they won that, and blah, blah, blah. It was also the year of Kobe, too. I think that's why this dude knows the time is here. I think this is why he just wants to live.
So why didn't he help his sister get out of that high crime neighborhood? I mean, he has the money. And so does LeBron James. Because LeBron is doing all of the talking for this young man. Or was the sister meant to stay there so the sacrifice can go unnoticed? Oh, she was living in a high crime neighborhood.
What did Gyla say? If you are new here, you won't know about Gyla. But when my page was going crazy viral, there was a chick named Gyla. And she simply said, they take you out how you live. And I've always said that that's deep because it's the perfect scapegoat. It is the perfect scapegoat. I bet if we did a crime app or something like that, if we could go back to that day and see what went on in a certain radius around her and then look at the 7 days before that, I bet there'd be a big discrepancy in what went on. I bet it would. Some people say these people know who and what they have to do before they're sent to do it. And I'm really starting to believe it. Real talk. I ain't gonna... I'm looking at this Bronny thing different. When he had his heart surgery or something like that, I just always thought like, bro, he's hella young to be going through something like that. And he's a firstborn too.
Let's see, she got... It's very bad where she lives. Get the out of here if you think I'm gonna believe that. This girl earned 2 college degrees, including her master's. And not only that, guys, she did own her own home. It wasn't her apartment. However, couldn't she just sell that home and buy a home somewhere in a safer neighborhood? And I'm just...
You don't even have to sell that home. That could be another stream of income for you because LeBron or your brother got you a crib, or they both went in and got you a crib. So you can rent that out. You can B&B it.
Just stating what's here, guys. You don't have to agree. And not only that, she had a childcare business. So it seems that she was going in the right direction. But why have all of these things in a high crime area? So James said he gave his sister's eulogy. And he said people were saying to him, dude, I thought you were an only child. And LeBron stated to them, you just really don't know my story. LeBron, you tell all of your business anyway. You should be the last one saying that somebody don't know your story. However, before this lady was, if you guys go and do the investigation and research, you don't see her taking a picture with LeBron or her brother, Mr. Wings. You only see her on pictures by herself. So this is some bull. That's just like family members you know you don't fool with. And then when they pass away, there are no pictures of you with that family member. So this is some. Pay attention to the details. Where are the pictures? Why isn't LeBron posting any pictures of his sister and him on his Instagram?
Do y'all think they had her marked out? But then again, it's like how I'm not gonna get into it. Let's just continue.
Neither has the brother. They thought he was an only child. Now check this out. So Erica Wings went silent on that Halloween night. And we all know, if you know about sacrifice and Halloween, okay? And somebody was
very few, but and if they aren't posting photos, but they're posting all this love, and she's still in the hood. Come on, man.
So that's the only thing you can say, LeBron? When you're reflecting on happy times of this woman, you said that you can remember all of the times that she was annoying? That doesn't sound like a reflectable happy time with someone that you love, your so-called sister, and she passes away. Well, she's actually. But that is the only happy memory that you could come up and speak at her funeral about? Yes, guys, he spoke this up at her funeral, saying how Erica was always being annoying. However, LeBron went on to say that everyone understands the angel we lost here on earth. But no, she is in a bigger place. We will find justice, and we will get justice. I promise you that. This is what LeBron James said, guys, at this girl's funeral. I thought it was they're in a better place. He said she's in a bigger place. What do you mean a bigger place? Was her house too small for her? Did you know that? I'm just saying, guys, what does he mean by a bigger place? If you guys don't believe me, look this up. Research it just finds 97% out of the time that are never caught.
Shorty spitting facts. I looked on her channel and it's like no content for 3 years. But what do y'all think? I want to cook, but I like to be monetized for real. Y'all know where I'm at with it. Real talk. The numbers. It's the numbers for me. And I always look at the numbers. And